Happy birthday, cuz. Happy birthday.
I'm at a point in my life like we all grew up in this.
Yeah, Diddy's locked up now, but them late-night circles he used to run are still spinning. And here comes that Vegas birthday back in the mix. Meek's night. Folks thought champagne, cake, big smiles. Word on the street says nah, he dipped fast and not clean. That party everybody remembers, the music, one for Meek's 27th, looked shiny on paper but kept showing up for the wrong reasons. Not a strip club hop, not a hotel after party. Allegedly, Diddy went big and grabbed a Vegas mansion, Parisian style, over 25 bands, timed with a fight weekend when the whole industry was already outside. Fighters, celebs, power players, all in one place. People who were there say Diddy kept Meek glued to him, matching fits, coordinated entrances, loud signals of ownership energy. Inside, things reportedly slid quick. Quiet dancers, blurred lines, time disappearing. By 3 a.m. the place was trashed. Bottles broken, rooms wrecked, stained bedding used protection, blood showing up in spots that made people uneasy. Not sloppy fun messy, but what actually happened messy. Property manager allegedly called it disgusting. Then the whispers hit harder that something got recorded that night, audio allegedly catching something compromising between Diddy and Meek. When it surfaced later, the internet went nuclear. Confused, angry, mocking, arguing real or fake, but nobody ignored it.
Or fake.
What? Yo, wait a minute. Wait,
Meek jumped out front fast saying it wasn't real, called it AI, said bots were out to smear him and mute his voice. Long rants, big emotion, talking influence, talking targets. But the louder he got, the shakier it sounded to folks online. Because the internet don't judge moments, it judges patterns. People started rewinding the tape, old clips, old pics, old interviews, moments where Meek and Diddy looked extra close. Jokes that aged funny, comments that hit different later. Even Diddy calling Meek daddy on camera, laughed off back then, suddenly didn't feel like a joke.
Strange.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you.
And then the dude Riese ordered that wild audio came out talking about how he did it.
He did it.
Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the was going on, but I just heard balls slapping against cheeks. I heard struggling to take. I heard being like, yeah, daddy. Like when he started all that daddy this and daddy that, and then I heard some hollering and struggling. Like, yeah, I kept the phone there.
Insiders like Jaguar Wright even claimed the dude was paid. All allegedly tied to Meek ex Nicki Minaj.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was Nicki put that out there. That Nicki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas. She been waiting to drop that shit on Meek.
Wild claim, right? But then Nicki popped up on a podcast, laughed it off, said Meek lives for controversy and didn't even care about the leak, and that had people looking sideways.
But that's not a diss. Meek likes being brought up in that song. I don't know why you lowering his thing. You think you're doing him a favor. He's very, very happy being mentioned, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Okay.
And when Arcade Mix started throwing jabs at Meek, he snapped, allegedly threatening Arcade Mix's life.
His life.
we got a lawsuit. So the Lil Rod lawsuit we got.
Yeah, I read through the whole thing.
And it didn't mention Meek by name, but there was a
Said
footnote.
A Philly rapper who used to date Nicki Minaj.
It was like a Jeopardy question.
Duh, who is that? There could only be one person on the planet. Unless there's a Philly rapper that also dated Nicki that no one knows about.
What I'm gonna do is, he says, first things first, he says, someone send me academic's address.
He said, I'll die to shut you down.
Yeah, then he says, I'm going to die to.
That's when the questions got loud. If the audio was fake, why no full investigation? Meek talked big about dropping serious money, $100,000 to clear his name, but nothing solid ever landed. No report, no proof, just music, tweets, and then quiet. That quiet hit harder once Diddy's legal situation collapsed. When Diddy got locked up on serious charges, people switched sides fast, deleted posts, rewrote history. Meek got real vocal, drawing lines, saying he was never involved, never part of what people accused Diddy of, said blogs were twisting his name for clicks. At first it was clean, I wasn't there like that, even rocking the No Diddy gang.
Gang.
So what's up?
Yeah, y'all already know we playing out this real life.
Real life.
Diddy gang, Meek Mill in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you
Talk
heard?
that shit, Meek. Yeah, Meek.
Then the story shifted. Meek admitted he had been around Diddy in those environments, said there were drugs and wild energy, but claimed he stayed away from the questionable stuff. Said he saw things but didn't do anything. That's where the nods stopped and the side eyes started, because you can't say I was never there, then say I was there. Those are two different stories. When the narrative keeps adjusting, the streets assume there's more missing, especially with the timing. Meek didn't start distancing hard until real prison time was on the table. Before that, no outrage, no condemnation, just vibes, parties, jets, vacations, silence. No wonder 50 Cent and even Orlando clown him. Remember when 50 mocked Diddy and Meek with that altered Rick James, "Give it to me, baby," video like they were lovers.
Lovers.
And that he'll pay somebody $100 grand to investigate that he has nothing to do with anything with Diddy.
Man, look, I can't. You can't take back what you received.
That's why people say Diddy being behind bars didn't save Meek's image. It sharpened the blade. Allegedly, investigators are digging, old footage getting reviewed, anyone close to Diddy back under the scope. People asking, why did Meek really run from that birthday party? Why did he allegedly leave shaken? Why do rumors say he was hurt that night? Why does that specific party keep coming up whenever insiders talk about Diddy's private world? Some say he realized too late what he was in, others say he knew and never expected daylight, and some think he was caught in a power dynamic he didn't control. That's why this sticks. It's not just a party, it's influence, money, secrets, and what happens when the cameras are off. So what you think was Vegas just a wild night blown out of proportion, or the moment Meek knew he was in too deep? Do you believe he saw the chaos but stayed clean, or does the backtracking sound like hiding? Because music, this don't feel like gossip anymore. With investigators still digging and more names rumored, that Vegas night might be the key to way more than Meek ever wanted out. Drop your takes, argue it out, don't be quiet, hit like, subscribe, and stay locked, because this ain't over.